Kumble waiting at the striker's end. Martin is in pursuit. Our shot. Kumble takes his score to 77. Well, we can have a look at that again. That's gone way into the stands. 6 runs. He must be... Let's see the action replay of that. Warn to bowl his wrist spin. And that's out. Caught by Kadich.
It might have looked easy.
This was how the wicket fell. McGrath to start another over of this long spell. McGrath had the batsman in trouble with that one. McGrath continues. Four runs to Bangar. That was beautiful. We can have a look at that again. That's turned away through mid-wicket. That's a big hit. It'll go all the way. Let's see the action replay of that. Warren is chasing that one. That's over the rope. 6 runs off McGrath. That takes Bangar to 28. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Spot on, line and length. McGrath continues. Warren is after it, flicked off his legs. There it goes, right out of the ground. Let's take a look at that in Warren to Patel. Kadich is after that one. There should be some runs here. That's over the rope. 6 runs off. We can have a look at that again. Kadich is in pursuit. He's worked that into the gap. That's in the stands. 6 runs. Let's see the action replay of that. Martin is after it. He's really given that a whack. 6 runs. Well, let's take a look at that in slow motion. Clark is in pursuit. There'll be runs here. Clark is not going to reach that. Warren, let's see the action replay of that. Kadich is after that one. That's racing away to the square leg boundary. Patel, we can have a look at that again. Kadich is chasing that one. Oh, that is an excellent shot by Patel. These two are building a solid partnership. Great. We can have a look at that again. Bangar to face an over of spin. They have Bangar waiting at the striker's end. In the air and gone.
That was a lazy shot.
This was Harbhajan Singh facing. Clark had the batsman in trouble with that one. Oh, that's close. He's got the green light. He's safe. Edged, but safe. Harbhajan Singh facing. There it goes. That was well held. It was in the air a long time.
He kept it.
This was the end of Clark to bowl to Agaka. Clark kept it tight in that over.
That was a good mate.
Warne to start another over of this long spell. Kadich is after that one. There it goes, right out of the ground.
The field.
Let's see the action replay of that. Martin is after it. Oh, that's gone a long way.
Another one.
Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Clark is chasing that one. That's over the rope. 6 runs off Warne. Patel, absolutely. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Clark is in pursuit. That's over the rope. 6 runs off Warne. Patel has scored 50 off 10 balls. It's been an excellent innings so far by Patel. Martin is in pursuit. Well, that's found the gap in the field. He's got hold of that one. 4 runs. Great. We can have a look at that again. Clark is chasing that one. That's cleared the rope. 6 runs.
Well, you can't.
Let's see the Agaka to face an over of spin.
You must be sure that you keep your eyes on the ball, or...
Agaka waiting at the striker's end. Clark continues. Clark to bowl to Agaka. Agaka facing.
Oh dear, that's a terrible misfield. More runs to the...
Clark to Agaka. Warne to bowl his leg spin. Martin is after it. That's out of the ground.
That's a demoralizer.
We can have a look at that again. That was a lively delivery by Warne. Oh, that's close. There's the signal. He's safe. Clark is after that one. That's over the rope. 6 runs off Warne. Let's take a look at that in slow motion.
Wait.
6. These two have taken their partnership to 52. Let's see the action replay of that.
Yes.
Fielded by the man at long on. He was pushing his luck a little there. A couple there to Warne continues. That is a perfect line. That's a big appeal. He's got the green light. Agaka is now facing.